Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. This is how does he or she feels about me reading for Libra friends. This is for you guys. This reading today, Libra, it's applicable for singles, couples in a relationship, dating, or getting to know. And this is for Libra friends. This reading today, Libra, it has no timeline and no time frame. Please, universe, what can I get for Libra? How does he or she feels about me reading for Libra friends? Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords. Okay. Before I start, Libra, I really want to thank you for your awesome support, for your likes, for your subscribe, and for the generous donation that you have provided my channel. So thank you so much. Okay, let's start your reading, Libra. You've got here in the past, you've got here the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Ten of Swords, sorry, Nine of Swords in reverse and Ace of Swords in upright position. How they feel about you, Libra, in the past is that, you know, they really want to rescue you. They really want to take you out of your sadness. For some of you, this person, you know, they really want to offer you an honest commitment, a stable, solid commitment, something that is binding, something that could lead to something really solid. The Ace of Sword, it's a very strong foundation of what is right versus what is wrong, because it is this this is the sword of truth. Okay, so for some of you, you met this person probably where you broken up with somebody, you're still healing, and they know that. All right, this person, how they feel about you is that they have identified, or it could be them, they have identified that you or them, probably you're still healing. There's still, you know, some sort of moving on for some of you, or if this is not a moving on or healing, it could be, you know, a challenges in your life. So they're more of a, how they feel about you in the past is that it hasn't really developed into a strong feeling, but it's not, how do I, because this is swords. This is it's really is setting the heart of the matter correctly. Like they would like to set up, or they would like to proceed, like do it first time correctly. That's what I'm getting. Like if you date, they want to make sure that you have healed, you have forgiven, and that you are, you know, you are divorced or you're totally free. There's something about this person that they will not start dating, getting to know, connection or reconnection if you or them have some sort of residual or hangover from past relationship, or if they're not entirely sure of whether you can commit or they can commit, or like the Ace of Swords, this is cutting, you know, it's, they want clear. All right, this is how their strategy. So yeah, you're dealing with a person that's very logical, and this is how, you know, it's really is before they let you in, they want to make sure that you're safe. It's like when you go inside their house, they want to make sure that you don't have an element of surprise. You're clear, you're clean, then come inside. All right, but I felt like, you know, this is just their persona. This is just some sort of a security check with them. Okay, so for some of you, because this is sword, you wouldn't feel their emotions right away. They're very logical. You know, they would like you know, they're interested in, you know, smart conversation. They're interested on things that how it worked from, you know, from right to wrong, something about thoughts, logic, conversation, you know, those are the stuff that they were setting up in the past. Those were the stuff that they would like to understand from you, they would like to get from you, something about honest, truth, clear, no hangover, concise and clear. This is how they are in the past. Moving on to a more present situation. For some of you, you were successful to proceed with, you know, stage 2, stage 3 of the dating, getting to know, connecting or reconnecting. For some of you, you're still together. For some of you, yeah, for some of you, I'm really getting victory or progress, okay? But for some reason, they have to go. It's because of travel, it's because of responsibility, or for some of you, you know, you made an impact to their life. This passage, this past feelings, how they feel about you in the past, it progress. You know, you made them interest. You know, there was an interesting relationship or dynamic between the two of you. But at some point, at the peak of that connection or reconnection or getting to know, they've decided to make a choice. And that is, you know, that's really what is surprising me in here, because the Cancer card, or the, you know, the Chariot card, this is victory. They really feel a sense of success in getting, because the Ace of Swords seems to be, it is seeking some sort of information or some sort of validation. So the initial setup was successful, right? You've set up a connection, a reconnection. You've impressed this person. You know, you've made a impression. You know, you were, at some point, they were into you and you were into them. It was successful, like the victory, but you never really fill in completely the Eight of Cups, because I see them here moving away somewhere. All right. It's really more of, they have high expectation. Okay, you're dealing with someone who have high expectation, and also I'm getting a message in here that they are comparing you with previous relationship. You know, that's the drawback of this person, because they're very logical. They use their mind over their heart. So they compare you from previous person relationship, that they have some sort of ideal. All right, I have set up, this is my ideal person, dating, getting to know. If you don't click this, if you don't tick this, then off, bye bye. Okay, so that's what I'm really getting at to them. You know, they're very strategically using their brain over their heart. The thing is, this person is missing a lot, you know, because you haven't really start off the feelings, you know, because I'm just getting information, like it's an impression. They probably like you, but you didn't fill in the cups, you know, or they didn't want you to fill in the cups, because at some point they saw something with you that it didn't really comply with whatever standard or requirement. Okay, now moving on to more futuristically, they have your King of Pentacles. There was a change of heart. Okay, for some of you, this is them in the past. You guys click, proceed, and stop. It's like it's like a stoplight. It was green, it went to yellow, and then full red. Okay, so this was a series of event, a series of communication. This was the stages of what took place between the two of you. Okay, for some of you, they've completely turned their back. Like, it's a waste of time. You know, for some of you, it's a very rigid kind of person that you're dealing with, that they never allowed you or them to kind of have a casual, because it's very business-like. I'm really getting like a very business-like kind of connection. This person doesn't want to loosen up. You know, it's very rigid. It's very emotionless. And for some of you, this is very they protect their emotions. Like, if you don't, it's like, I don't want to fall in love right now, so go away. For some of you, so it's a person showing. It's a person displaying that they have a strong personality, but they have a weak emotions. All right, that's why this Eight of Cups in here, you know, you've just reaching a point where you are about to develop feelings. When you develop feelings, you know, person can be vulnerable. And because this person talks about, or their trait, their characteristic, or their persona is all about logic, right, pride. For some of you, they were scared about, being vulnerable, or, you know, for them showing their emotion, it's a sign of weakness. So there's something about vulnerability as well. Yeah, it's a restriction. Now I'm gonna extend it, Libra, because there's so much reason on why. Because I felt like this person, they've changed. They could change. They are changing, because when you guys completely disconnected, or there was some sort of a slow falling apart of things, they realize that too much logic actually is a disadvantage, because they never feel love or feelings. It's just too much logic. It's too much getting to know intellectually, that they're missing out on the fun stuff, which is emotions. Okay, so I'm gonna extend this and dive deeper into the King of Pentacles energy, because I felt like this is their future energy. This seems to be a person that, that learned their lesson, because in the past they were so rigid, logical. They have a path to follow. They're very strategic. They're very structured. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this series of step is missed, then they cut you off, or they don't want to start all over again. But here they are. This is their future. So if you are interested to follow me in the extended reading, the link is below. Click the link and I'll see you in the extension. All right, the extended reading. If not, I wish you good luck, and may you find, the right healing, or may you find the courage to really maybe speak up, stand up for this person, and tell them you're too much in terms of your brain. You've got to go down and feel your heart. Your heart is at the center of your body. Sometimes you've got to let loose in order to feel love. Okay, thank you. I'll see you at the extended. If not, have a good day. Bye bye.